This is a really special place for me. It's there's just a lot of spots around here on the Hoe where I've come to at certain points in my life when I've been happy, when I've not been so happy, when I've been in quite a bad place. I just find it a really, really powerful place to kind of sit down and reflect and think about where I'm at, think about where I've come from, think about things that have happened. It's also a place where it's been the beginning of a lot of stuff in my life. Longest term relationship I had, part of our first date was here when I was in a really difficult space, and I kind of was at a proper crossroads of not knowing how I wanted to continue, if I wanted to continue. I had a bit of a realization when I was sat up here as well, of just, no, I want to keep going. I want to move on to the next phase of my life. I want to see my children grow up, and yeah, I want to do something that makes me happy. So yeah, so it's important for a lot of different reasons. Started having some problems when I was first diagnosed with anxiety and depression. When I was first really struggling, it was kind of the back end of COVID. The ANDYSMANCLUB venues were still shut, couldn't go to them. So I had to wait a good year or so to actually step through the doors at ANDYSMANCLUB for the first time. That year was almost probably the toughest year of my life. I went through times where I was feeling okay, kind of back to my normal self. I had times where I was signed off work, I couldn't get out of bed for days on end. I didn't want to see my children. I didn't want them to see me in the way I was. And I contemplated a lot of dark thoughts. A lot of people, when they go to ANDYSMANCLUB for the first time, it's kind of stepping into the unknown. It's scary, but I was ready for it. I needed it. I kind of went there knowing that I needed to go. I needed to talk. I needed to listen to other people talk who've been through similar situations. It was like a real, I was kind of calling out for it. I needed that in my life. So yeah, I stepped through the doors January 22, and 2.5 years later, I'm now working for the charity. So it's yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing journey it's been. I don't think I've ever really thought about how proud I am of myself for where I am now. But when I think back to a couple of specific situations where I really didn't want to be here anymore, and the only way I was thinking was everyone would be so much better off without me here. I'd not only end my pain, but everyone else would be in a much better place as well. Gratitude is the biggest thing I feel. I'm grateful to my family, my friends for sticking by me, for looking after me. I'm grateful to my children for being there and being the kind of shining lights they are in my life. Being that ultimate purpose for wanting to carry on and wanting to help other people. And I'm exceedingly grateful to ANDYSMANCLUB for being in existence, for the friends and the facilitators and the staff and the colleagues and the new friends I've made now working for the charity, because it keeps me going and it gives me a purpose, and it's allowing me to do a dream job that I hope I continue to do for the rest of my life, because it's I take a lot of pleasure from it. I do take a lot of pride from that as well.